this is the star.
Right, they're doing it like this, right? The marching up so.
I'm Karen Das.
And I'm Vinay Harrichan from the Cutlass magazine.
कैसा हाल Vinay?
ठीक हाल, हमारा हाल बड़ा ठीक बा.
But for me, reviewing all the comments in preparation for this weekly recap, I have to say, हमके अच्छा लगा बा.
Yes. HUMKE do.
I loved it. So we started off the week with JHISIAAWAY. Nice word, JHISIAAWAY. I mean, we had to give a hint or two. Some folks caught on to this easily. Others, they just guessed their way through it. JHISIAAWAY. So is it a combination of two words, JHISIAAWAY?
Yes, so JHISIAAWAY is a verb and it's a conjugated verb. So it's a combination of JHISI and AWAY. AWAY, as a lot of people know, means to come. And JHISI means a slight rain drizzle. So JHISIAAWAY is the coming rain drizzle. It's just rain drizzle, light drizzle. And I did notice some people were commenting saying that, once they saw other people mentioning rain drizzle, some people brought up bouchar, but we know that bouchar has the added meaning of, the rain that gets swept under like the banister, not the banister, the gallery or the veranda when it's raining heavily. So there's a difference there. Slight rain is JHISIAAWAY.
Right, yes. So the bouchar really is the one that beats in. So if you're sitting out on your porch and you get hit with the rain, and that's when you'd hear, "Oh, come inside," or try to get away from the bouchar and the JHISIAAWAY. So just to clarify, we had drizzling, a drizzle, and two drizzle.
Yeah, so for that one, it's more of just the slight rain, because if you were to say JHISIAAWAY means like it's raining, but JHISIAAWAY is the present tense of, it's currently raining.
Or drizzling.
Currently drizzling, yes, slight rain.
All right, thank you so much. Sudhir said jista is what they use for drizzle. And he gave a nice little phrase, which we shall save for one of our Trinidad Bhojpuri expressions. We moved on to another Trinidad Bhojpuri, well, not really a word, but a combination of two words, TOOTAT, TAARAA. And folks knew what TAARAA was, and I figured they knew TOOTAT, or they've heard it before, because everybody said shooting star or falling star.
Yes, exactly. So in context, TOOTAT, TAARAA means shooting star. However, if you were literally going for the meaning, people might know that tute means, something that has broken or ripped apart. So TOOTAT, TAARAA, when you pair it with TAARAA, we know that contextually to mean a falling star, shooting star, but the hint we provided was when you wish upon a. Some people answered with just TAARAA for star, but we wanted the whole thing TOOTAT, TAARAA, and that's the present tense meaning a falling star, a shooting star that's currently in the process of, streaking across the sky.
So TOOTAT, TAARAA, another nice one. We moved on to a Trinidad Bhojpuri phrase or expression. I liked this one. I'm using it all the time. HUMKE, ACHCHHAA, LAGAT, BA. So let's work it out word for word.
Yes, so HUMKE, hum means me. Sometimes it means we, but in this case, we're using it as me or I. So HUMKE is something happening to me or to I. ACHCHHAA, a lot of people know ACHCHHAA means good or fine or well. And LAGAT means, to feel or, for something to happen to you. So HUMKE, ACHCHHAA, LAGAT, BA means I'm feeling good, I'm feeling well. It has the additional meaning of I'm liking what's happening, stuff like that. I'm enjoying what's happening. But the most basic meaning is I'm feeling well, I'm feeling good.
Sort of like that James Brown sound. I feel good.
If only he got dubbed in Trinidad Bhojpuri, it'd be HUMKE, ACHCHHAA, LAGAT.
Wouldn't that be funny? Okay, so what if I wanted to say that felt good?
That would be HUMKE, ACHCHHAA, LAGAT. oh no, humke acha lagal, because you're saying just in one instance of something. If it's a recurring feeling of you feeling good about something, it's humke acha lagat with a T, humke acha lagat ba. But if you're just saying that in a one instance something felt good, humke acha lagal ba.
Hmm. And based on the comments, so we saw how you can use this in different contexts. So if something that brings joy to you, something that makes you feel really, really good. So like when you get paid, not when you have your bills to pay, but when you actually collect your salary, or when your grandchildren come to visit, it feels good. So all of those, that kind of feeling. So in that moment, "Humke acha lagat ba," I'm feeling good, or
You
this
know,
feels good to me.
yeah, when you get a nice raise at work and everybody's asking how you're feeling, humke acha lagat ba, when you get a good grade at school, all of that is good context.
There you go. So well done keeping up with our Trinidad Bhojpuri expression or phrase. Another Trinidad Bhojpuri word, DOHARAAWAY. In case you missed it, DOHARAAWAY.
Yes, DOHARAAWAY. And this is, I have to admit, this is my favorite word of the week because I've heard it used in so many funny contexts. DOHARAAWAY means to repeat something, to say it again, to say it twice. And if you break it up, do is the Hindustani word for two. There's also dui, but in this case it's do. And then some people might know that song Ek Do Teen 1 2 3. Do is two. Hara means like each time or an instance or of an instance of something essentially. And then awe, as we just said, is the ending of verb meaning to come. So when you combine all of those things, do harawe, it's a verb meaning to repeat, to say again, to say twice. And I've heard it in so many contexts. If somebody is singing a song and you want to learn it, you could say, "Could you do harawe that line again for me, the chorus?" Or if you're writing down a phone number and someone's speaking too fast, you'll say, "Could you do harawe the last, four numbers there for me?" So it has a lot of very useful cases that you could say it in.
Excellent. So DOHARAAWAY. And yes, I think Nalini also broke down like do meaning two, or in this case, twice. So if it's nice, DOHARAAWAY. So that's another Trinidad Bhojpuri word. And usually we wrap up the week with a food-related word, and a spicy one. Everybody got this one right. Well, some even took it up a notch by actually giving a specific pepper. But TEETA marcha.
Yeah, so TEETA MARCHAA, the literal definition is bitter pepper, or some people use it for hot pepper, but it's mainly used for bitter pepper. I did notice some people answering with, scorpion pepper, and, giving specific names as you mentioned, but you can just use it generally to mean bitter pepper.
So TEETA is bitter.
Yeah, TEETA is bitter, and then MARCHAA is pepper. Some people might know mirchi or mircha, but our Bhojpuri word typically more often used is MARCHAA.
But you can use the TEETA to refer to anything else that is bitter.
Yeah, anything bitter you can say TEETA.
So bitter in this context would be bitter in terms of spiciness.
Yes.
But it's not just spiciness. So if you say TEETA, well, it goes without saying, but let's just say TEETA Karela, like bitter Karaili.
Yes, exactly. That would be fine as well.
Can you also use it to describe a person?
I don't know if you'd use it to describe a person, because typically for this word it has more to do with taste. Now you could maybe use it in a joking context, but yeah, typically it's used more for taste.
Don't be bitter. It provokes wrinkles.
All right, so TEETA marcha, and everybody, thank you so much for sending your notes on what you think is a good example of TEETA marcha, bitter pepper. So that takes care of another week of Trinidad Bhojpuri words and phrase. I love it. So we have so much more. We have lots of words, lots and lots of words coming your way. So we'll be here for a long time. But thank you so much for keeping up with us. And if you'd like to keep up with Vinay, here's how you do so.
Yes, you could follow me at Cutlass Magazine on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And then you can send me a Sundays or message, cutlasspodcast@gmail.com.
Excellent. All right. So we're going to catch up with you next week. We already have words up for this week. So leave your comments, share the videos, share the links. It's on YouTube as well, these weekly recaps. And soon we'll have some shorts as well. So you can share those as well, just so that we can work together to preserve these words that represent so much of our past and our heritage. So thank you for your contributions and your participation. Until next time. Bye.
Instagram, I think I said all of them. TikTok.
In this episode, we recap the words.
That's all right, that's all right.
And there you have it, another weekly recap of Trinidad Bhojpuri words and phrase. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share these videos and keep interacting and contributing to Trinidad Bhojpuri words and phrase. This has been a collaboration with Cutlass Magazine and Caribbean